Alright, g'day guys, welcome back to another Dokkan Battle video. Today we will be showcasing the Int LR Carnival Kid Gohan, who just arrived on Global. I was so lucky to grab him very cheaply. Luckily enough, I wasn't planning on really going into those banners much at all, but I was fortunately rewarded for effort, I guess. It was a pretty rough part one summons. But what we're doing is we're taking him on his only 200% leader other than his own, which is obviously Hybrid Saiyans, led by LR Ultimate Gohan from the superhero movie. A unit I really like myself, and a unit that links 4 out of 7 links with the new Kid Gohan. So they're going to be trying. I'm going to try and glue them to the hip, to each other's hip, I should say, as much as possible. We need to get several hits in with Gohan to build key and defense and all the rest. Same too, we need to take some hits with MVP 17, which unfortunately in this stage, which I've chosen because it's a little bit longer, so it might give us a better opportunity to let Gohan get all these hits in. This stage is available to be stunned, or the enemy is able to be stunned in the first 3 phases. So while Cell is first form, second form, and he's perfect form, once he goes kind of rage mode and then super perfect form, he can't be stunned anymore. But that could be a problem for us. We just took a couple of hits there, but this Ultimate Gohan is going to be doing some very good damage here because I've got the 24 key. So the additional is on, which we get, and hopefully we get the hidden potential one so that he's 3 out of 5 stacks leading into his second turn of his intro. That'd be really, we've stunned. I forgot he's stunned. There is the 3rd super though. That's very handy. That's very, very nice. He'll be looking really good next turn. This Kid Gohan is probably not going to look as good as he usually does. He won't have his unit super attack, though, nor will the LR Kid Gohan, and nor will Pan, to be fair, either. She has the Innocence and is not bad when it comes to being a slot 1 unit. She's a very vanilla kind of... I haven't even used her before. Very vanilla in the sense that I haven't given her any skill orbs or really even taken too much notice of her, other than I linked her up and then kind of forgot about her, to be honest. But she won't be getting her unit super attack either, which is a shame. I like the unit super attack as a function, I guess, of a Dokkan card. Yeah, it goes really good. I think it's a good inclusion. But I'll be trying to join the Kid Gohan and the Transforming Tech Ultimate Gohan together on a rotation, seeing as the Gohan supports defense. It really helps the Tech Ultimate Gohan go from keeping up with his defense to just having that little bit of a buffer and able to relax a little bit. He's not as desperate to get his stacks in, but if he starts double supering and he's got that Kid Gohan next to him, he'll be more than sufficient in the defensive department, especially if MVP 17 here jumps on that rotation as well for even more defense. That's like, what's that? It's like 50 not, was it 58% defense plus like 60 odd defense? Yeah, it's crazy. It's over 100% defense support. So it goes really well, especially considering they each support with keys on top of all that. I mean, it's just a TUR rotation that we're talking about, so it's not even all that important. But that's my Gohan at the back there. He was the one that tripled last turn, so we should be looking quite good. And given that the Ultimate Gohan from the previous turn is floating around, it was best to float him off, I think. 1 hit for him, 4 mil. It's not too bad. I guess with this Gohan so far, and it's obviously early days, I haven't even proper linked him up or anything like that, as you can see on the left-hand side there. I don't really see much of a purpose for him. He's a more defensive unit, obviously, so his numbers aren't really going to jump out of the screen at you and really surprise you. He's probably going to tank this because I think his damage reduction is a little bit of a funny one. He reduces damage from the enemy he attacks, so if there's multiple enemies, he wouldn't... 14. He wouldn't reduce damage from all of them, only the one that he is super attacked first, and I'm not sure I'm huge on that design. There's the 5th super attack with 11 a follow-up. It's like 25 mil already this turn. Super effective against all... Well, I mean, effective against Int, I should say. And then 5 mil for the normal. That's the maximum possible normal you can see from Ultimate Gohan. Unless you did his active skill first, I guess, on that turn. But intro passive plus a full passive and then the normal, that was why. So where are we at here with defense? It shouldn't really matter, I guess. Gohan has type advantage. I mean, he's guarding anyway. Kid Gohan should be fine. And then Pan obviously has type advantage as well. So yeah, this should be pretty safe. I wonder how much a super would do to Kid Gohan here. I'm curious. I think he might get hurt a little bit if he took one. And this cell can super twice, so it's not as if this proves us to be safe. 8 attacks in total is what the LR Kid Gohan needs to get all of his stats plus the additional super attack. It's 5 attacks to get his extra attack buff, and then what's that? 5 is, I think he needs like 7 attacks to build all his defense as well. So we do have the active skill there for Gohan. I won't use it, I don't think, because Cell's stunned, so we're not going to get attacked. I might just chill with 17 and even miss the super so that we can really see what... I mean, we wouldn't have killed anyway, but there's no need to sort of rush it. We get the 24 key with a friend. He's only done the 1 super, and his intro buff is no longer active, so we're hoping that he gets a triple to sort of catch up a little bit. Now, with the int LR Gohan, I think his build is best when you ignore any more dodge. 7.2, that is the best attack stat that I've seen from him since using him. I mean, it's been less than a day, to be fair, or it's been about 24 hours. But yeah, no additional super. The hidden potential obviously didn't proc, only having a low 3 or 6%, I should say. But yeah, he's not going to look as good either because he greatly stacks his attack on 18 key when he has the unit super attack, which we're not getting in this run either. And there's a stun again, so we're just not going to get these hits apparently. It's quite annoying. I was hoping to get the attack one. I guess he probably would beef up a bit when he got to that point of 5 hits. So yeah, probably the wrong stage to bring him in hindsight. That's okay. We'll link the Ultimate Gohans together. They're not the best pair. I mean, I wish they were a better linking pairing, but it is the way it is. 2.4 is not bad from Kid Gohan here either, considering how quickly he stacks, especially if he gets additionals, and the fact that he would have done more damage if he had taken a hit in slot 1 there. I mean, Ultimate Gohan's the same in that regard as well, which is probably the, I guess, problem, if any, of that rotation, is that they both want that initial hit, but because they're both pretty tanky, you can kind of you can play it the safest way possible. And that's Ultimate Gohan here, the LR, just going absolutely berserk. 11 mil, almost 12. He's fully built up, obviously, and then the additional super at, like, what was that, 9, I think. Yeah, when your leader's floating around doing that, raising his defense by 100%, possibly up to 150% if you triple supers, it's really, really good. I'm going to put Pan there because usually Cell slots, usually Cell super straight away in the first slot. With her damage reduction active prior to attacking, she's probably our best defensive option. Yeah, here we go. She'll probably take a fair bit of damage, though, I'd imagine. Though I reckon everyone else would have taken more. Type disadvantage on Kid Gohan. She's up to 4. She's doing alright. She's had a couple of supers, I think, or maybe just 1 so far. And MVP 17 wouldn't have had his... He needed to be below a certain threshold of HP to get his extra defense. So yeah, that's the... I really would have liked to have put Gohan in slot 1, but just that type disadvantage would have seen us killed, I think. And keep in mind as well, we've got that support memory active. So yeah, we're looking a little bit better than what we otherwise would. 500. Do I use Kid Gohan's active skill? I mean, I guess why not? If he needs to guard at any time, it's probably now, but... we'll risk it. We'll see how we go. We get more key there. That's right. Cool. So he'll get the chance to do an additional. I don't think he's built up yet. Still, the friend? I could be wrong. 3 mil though. 3 mil from Kid, the Dokkan Fest Kid Gohan. And I really like him. When he EZAs, I hope they just... Yeah, I hope they don't hold back. I'm curious to see what happens when units with the... Or characters with the unit super attack EZA, whether they change all of them or not. I don't think we've had one yet. Double additional from transforming Gohan here will obviously make him very tough to beat. 9 mil. Now, in the next phase, despite type disadvantage for the leaders here, we can nullify super. They do have that 50% chance to nullify Ki Blast supers. So we should be relatively safe. Pan and MVP 17 are our weak links most likely. If not, the Carnival Kid Gohan might get touched up a little bit if he's not careful. Where are we? Okay, so we got Pan. I'm going to put... If I'll use this active skill because then we can get rid of one of the first slot attacks. And this animation is awesome, so we might as well watch it. Seeing it's available, we might even be able to finish off here. I didn't really check the key situation, but activating the active skill with with units like this boosts their key automatically to 24. So any perks they get from being at a certain key threshold, they will automatically get. So even if we don't even hit 18 key this turn, we will still have that passive chance for an additional super, or just it's an additional attack with a chance to be super from being over 20 key. Will also be effective versus all types because our key hit 24 key temporarily. I don't think we have any bonuses for being at a certain key threshold with Kid Gohan though, so we just become super effective against all types as a result. So where are we? So yeah, we're not even going to hit, well, what's that? 12 is 16 key there. We still have the chance to do a triple super, and we will be effective versus all types with Gohan. So he will still be doing quite a bit of damage despite how lacking in key he looks to be otherwise. Ooh, 90k. It's not good. A super that he didn't nullify would have absolutely slaughtered him. But we'll heal up all that damage anyway if we don't die this turn because of the Dokkan attack. What's he at? 9.5 for a 16 key, so 12 key super with a little bit of extra of a boost. Yeah, he's real good. I love him. So there you go. As you can see, he's super effective against all types. He just did another. Well, there you go. That's like 18k. Sorry, 18 mil. Straight up. Effective versus all types. 3.69 for his additional normal. We might even finish off here. Pan unfortunately couldn't get the key to super, so I hope we finish off here. That's 6 mil. We haven't taken 8 shots, so we're not going to be doing a guaranteed additional super attack. That could have been one, and there was potential hidden potential, but it didn't happen. Take a few more shots, though. We won't see him again, unfortunately. So that probably wraps up the showcase for Gohan, I'll be honest. We'll transform with the Tech Ultimate Gohan here and have him launch his attack, see how much defense he's got as well prior to supering. But let us know what you think of the Carnival Kid Gohan from the 8th anniversary. I'm a bit so-so on him. I don't really know what he's designed for and how to get the best out of him. But, you know, he exists and I'm happy I got him. So I'll keep using him. Let me know what teams you've been using, what link partners you've been going with. Remember, I do have guides on all the units found anywhere on my social medias, YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, all of them. So if you've got anything to say or if you've got any suggestions or requests for content, showcases, anything like that, make sure you let me know in the comments down below. This Hybrid Saiyans team is creeping up a little bit. Still needs a lot of help by the looks of it. Obviously MVP 17 isn't a Hybrid Saiyan, but he is a superhero category unit that falls under the LR Ultimate Gohan's leader skill. So we will push in 1,000,000 defense there with the Tech Ultimate Gohan. When he wants to, he can cook. Just don't worry about that. When he gets his EZA, it's going to be all over. But anyway, thanks for watching, guys. If you like what you see, hit that like button. Subscribe if you want to see more. Comment with anything you've got to say below, and I will see you in the next one. Thanks for watching now. See you later.